Check, check. 1, 2.
It's three of us, right? It's three of us. Yeah. I need another chair.
Treasure hunter number one. Soleil Williams, Activa Grammar School. Treasure hunter number two. Michelle Appel, Princess Margaret School. Treasure hunter number three. Haley King, St. Mary's Secondary School. Treasure hunter number four. Andressa Bowman, Activa Girls High School. Treasure hunter number five. Lupe Burns, Claremont Secondary School. Treasure hunter number six. Alana Bagel, Jennings Secondary School. Treasure hunter number seven. Wayne Theodore, Princess Margaret School. Treasure hunter number eight. Kareem Amini, Pierce Secondary School. Treasure hunter number nine. Sarah Williams, Pierce Secondary School. Treasure hunter number 10. Christopher Lee, St. Mary's Secondary School. Treasure hunter number 11. Jamali Hunt, Otters Comprehensive School. Treasure hunter number 12. Brianna Ellis, Christ King High School. Treasure hunter number
Yeah, I've been
13.
seeing them sharing this
Joseph, St.
Brianna a lot.
Joseph's Academy.
Yeah. Oh, that's my boy. Woo.
Yeah?
Academy, high school, academy,
Yeah. Price, okay?
and not Christ King.
Others?
Antigua girls.
Yeah.
Those are my
Antifa,
three.
Yeah.
Those, because academy I helped him with. Christopher is my godson, so I was helping him with him train fully.
Yes.
And then high school is hiding those contestants.
Yes,
So
of course.
I have plenty.
Yes. Can you make some noise for our treasure hunters? Yes, let me hear it. Who you guys supporting tonight? Who you supporting tonight? I see a lot of colors. I see some blues, I see some pinks. Well, we're gonna get to that because we got something big happening. So we're gonna need a lot of interaction from the audience tonight. But we'll let you know a little bit later. Right now, we're gonna get into the story because tonight we're on a journey, and this story demands to be told. And I will tell them, chapter by chapter, word by word, beat by beat. But before the first chapter begins, heed this warning. Villagers of Wadanya, those who do not will pay a hefty fine. Yeah, and I will tell you this later on, so y'all keep listening. You got to listen. Focus the test and make sure you're listening. I hope that we're not going to when I say quick, I want you to say crack. Okay? Quick, crack. Quick, crack. One more time to the whole Antigua can hear. Quick. All right, the villagers are listening. They're paying attention, right? In this first chapter, our treasure hunter brought to the speech that convinced the judges and moved the villagers. That's right. And tonight, the judges are Dr. Najee Buffoon, Patricia Nicholas, Bianca Lander, Andrea Errol, and Bill George. And
Didn't they give them these names prior?
I'm sure.
content and structure,
They couldn't.
mastery of language, diction and clarity, delivery and body language, fluency, and a creativity for a total of 50 whopping points.
One second.
Well, tell me about the family session.
Okay, I'll do one second. I'll do 1 second.
The first period. Oh, check okay.
1 second.
Oh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an unforgettable night of talent, intelligence, confidence, and youthful excellence. You're listening live from WTP Media as we cover the Mr. and Miss Teenage Pageant 2026, where our nation's brightest young men and women will compete for the coveted titles. Yes, Carnival has started. We are here live at AIG, and tonight promises to be energy, inspiration, as our contestants take the stage to showcase not only their style and their flair, but their talent and their intelligence and their creativity and their passion and all the good things that they have to offer as youth in Antigua and Barbuda. So we're settling in. We're settling in at the moment. We apologize for the late start as the competition has already started, but we're getting ready for entertainment. We're getting ready to be entertained. And of course, I have my awesome co-host, Mr. Cuthbert Forbes Jr. Good evening, Cuthbert. How are you doing?
Good evening, Dave Lee. I must say I am already enjoying the competition. It has started off with a bang, and I know if persons aren't out the house already, they have some time still to put on some clothes. It's a simple, nice, cool Saturday.
Yes.
Just get your clothes on and rush on down to ARG because tonight is going to be an action-packed night.
Of course. And we are looking at, is it 14 delegates, I believe?
14, and yes, 7 males, 7 females.
So we have an even competition here. Yes, an even playing field. It's 7 males, 7 females. And the competition is sponsored by ECAB under the theme where today's energy powers the future.
Sure, yes. And I must say that the themes over the years have been quite similar. They focus on rhythm, they focus on our culture, they focus on youth development. And so I think tonight, just the theme alone, where today's, how they power the future, and we're already seeing that they're talking about their aspirations, their dreams, their goals, and how they can make an impact here in Antigua and Barbuda. So I'm glad to see the theme coming to life and giving the youth something to really aspire to as well.
Correct. I must agree. I mean, I think we're at delegate 3.
Yes.
In the personality and aspirations. So this is the speech. This is the first segment. And they've been doing an amazing job so far. But of course, we are going to take a brief moment just to introduce ourselves because we are going to be entertaining you as well as you listen to these young people live. So of course, as I mentioned, to my left, I have Mr. Cuthbert Forbes. He's a blend of intelligence, professionalism, and a ball of fun. I can attest to that. He has a deep sense of appreciation for the arts, communication, and pageantry, having served as coach, judge, host, and producer for many competitions in Antigua and Barbuda. Currently, he works as a senior assistant and PRO within the office of the Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda. I hope I got all of that right.
Yes,
Mr.
you did.
Forbes.
Yes, you did.
Yes, and in a minute we will be joined by Cameron Christopher. He will be to my right, and when he comes, I'll give him his accolades.
Yes,
of course, I am Dave Lee Payne Abbott.
But of course, I can't let you go, Dave Lee, without telling people a little bit about you. So Dave Lee Payne Abbott, of course, is a seasoned pageant performer, and she has been competing since the age of 11, a former Miss Antigua Talented Teen, Queen of Carnival runner-up, and Miss Miami Carnival. Dave Lee has captured 5 titles on stages around the world. Currently, Dave Lee holds a degree in biology from the Florida Memorial University and is a licensed esthetician and makeup artist and serves as the CEO of the Glam Lounge Antigua, where she's the chief makeup artist and skincare specialist, offering expert services in waxing, skincare, makeup, and hair care for men, women, and children. Over the past 10 years professionally, Dave Lee has worked in communications and media as a radio producer and brings creativity and expertise to every project. She's a passionate lover of music, dance, and fitness, and always embraces bringing the energy and the flair, and that definitely is true. So, Dave Lee, you too know exactly what you're looking at here. Yes. You know exactly what we're looking towards
and we
seeing.
kind of know what it feels like as well.
Yeah, indeed.
Because I remember years ago being on a stage as a 15-year-old trying to compete for the Miss Antigua Talented Teen Pageant. And It is not for the weak.
Trust me.
It is
Trust
not
me. I
for
can
the
tell
weak.
you, I remember in 2009 being on this very, well, not the very same stage, but being here in ARG competing as well. And I'm telling you, it has drastically changed. I think at that time the stage was facing double decker. That was where double decker was, you know. So that is quite a number of years ago. But it has not changed much. The competition is still tough, and I think in today it's even tougher than it was years ago. So it's definitely a lot of work, indeed.
Yes, definitely. And we are going to actually tell you who is actually competing tonight, who is crossing the stage. And as we mentioned before, the theme is Pulse, where today's energy powers the future. And these delegates are being referred to as treasure hunters.
Yes.
Right? So we are happy to announce treasure hunter number 1, hailing from the Antigua Grammar School. I hope I don't mess up any of these names. It's Solel Williams, I believe.
Yes. We have treasure hunter number 2 from the Princess Margaret Secondary School, Michelle Campbell.
We have treasure hunter number 3 from Mary's Secondary School. That's Kaylee Goose.
And we have treasure hunter number 4 from the Antigua Girls High School, who is on stage now, Andressa Thomas.
Yes, we have treasure hunter number 5 from the Clay Hall Secondary School, Duvert Burns.
And then we have treasure hunter number 6 from the Jennings Secondary School, Narla Nathaniel.
Treasure hunter number 7 hails from the Princess Margaret School, Nikwan Theodore.
And then we have treasure hunter number 8 from the Pierce Secondary School, Kareem Emadi.
Well, Pierce Secondary School has submitted 2 delegates, we see, because treasure hunter number 9 is Sarah Williams, hailing from that same school.
And we have treasure hunter number 10, and I must be a bit biased here, that's my godson, Mr. Christopher Lee from the St. Mary's Secondary School.
Treasure hunter number 12 from the Christ King High School, my alma mater, Brianna Ellis.
And then we have treasure hunter number 11 from the Autos Comprehensive, Jamali Hunt.
We have treasure hunter number 13, Zion Joseph from the St. Joseph Academy.
And we have treasure hunter number 14, Catherine Pimentel from the Clear Hall Secondary School, my alma mater.
Nice. 14 delegates. Who are you rooting for this evening, Cuthbert? Do you have any front runners?
Well, I have more than one, how you say, horse in the race. So, of course, I have to rep for contestant number 4, Andressa Thomas. She's being trained by the Queen's Class, which is the business owned by myself and my best friend, Heidi Gale Francis.
And she hails from the Antigua
Girls High School, of course. And then, of course, I'm also cheering for my godson, Christopher Lee, and he's hailing from St. Mary's Secondary. And then I'm also rooting for Zion from the
St. Joseph.
Yes, because I've actually had the chance of meeting Zion and interacting with him and sharing encouraging words with him, telling him about my journey. And so, very respectful young man, very attentive. So, and I've actually judged 1 or 2 of these young people in their school competitions. I've interacted with a few of them. So, I kind of know quite a few of them. Brianna Ellis, the young Jamali from Autos. So, I've met a few of them in the pageant arena before stepping onto the teenage pageant stage. And so tonight for me, it's just to see all of them do their best and bring forth the energy, bring forth the talent, the intelligence, and just give Antigua and Barbuda a show to remember.
So needless to say, you're not surprised that your picks made it to this stage?
Not at all, not at all. And of course, I'm not going to be surprised that the ones that I've interacted with personally will be making the top 3 in each of the both male and female segments. So.
Nice. Well, I must admit, I'm only familiar with Andressa Thomas. I actually met her when she was around 11 years old, and I did not think she would have been here. So I am so impressed from her school pageant, which is their Queen of the Form pageant that she won. I was so impressed with her. And she was wrong, And of course, by default, I have to hail up the Christ King High School representative, of course. So I'm happy to see that Brianna Ellis is in the competition. So At the end of the day, I think may the best boy or girl win, may the best school win, and it shows good camaraderie as well. It also shows a different side to our young people because so many times in the media we hear so many negative things about our youth. We hear so many negative things about our young people. It's always a sad story, and it's really nice to be able to embrace them in this light and to shine the light on them in a positive
I can only echo those sentiments, and seeing them so far on stage, hearing how articulate they are, I can hear every single letter being pronounced, every vowel, every sound. So it's really impressive so far to see how they're releasing their creativity, their intelligence, and just shocking because the judges I know are having a time to judge this competition.
Indeed. And speaking of judges, we are going to look really quickly at the criteria because, of course, with every competition, there's a criteria. And a lot of times we say pageants are judged based on a point system, based on consistency. That's who usually comes up on top. So we're going to give you an idea of how the judges are judging this evening. Just to let you know that a grace period of 10 seconds is applied to each segment. The personality profile, which is the segment that is live right now, is 1 minute and 30 seconds. The delegates are being judged in these following categories: content and structure, 10 points. Mastery of language, 15 points. Diction and clarity, 10 points. Delivery and body language, 5 points. Fluency, 5 points. Creativity, 5 points, with a total of 50 points. Interestingly enough, in this segment, I see that mastery of language holds the highest, which is 15 points.
Yes, and that is definitely because, of course, they want to hear how well they can speak, and it's so important. In our culture, in our Caribbean culture, one of the things we have adapted is that dropping off of letters. So, we don't pronounce the P's and T's at the end of our words, even the G's. So they're listening for when for instance, words like going, coming, intentional. They want to hear those letters. They want to ensure that you're speaking well, and so that is what holds a lot of points, primarily because it is definitely something that is a stickler for the judges. So over the years, we have seen the mastery of language really pulling out and capturing more points than content.
Yes, I realize that in that category. So the performing talent segment, that is 3 minutes. Okay. Natural talent, 15 points. Presentation, 10 points. Creativity, 10 points. Interpretation and originality, 10 points. Impact, 5 points, with again a total of 50 points. So, natural talent, Cuthbert, 15 points.
Of course, and that just goes to show you have to come with something. You can't just come empty. And so it doesn't mean because you can't sing or you can't dance, you're just going to come out and go and laugh. How well are you on stage? How diverse are you? So it gives our creatives, especially those children who have a passion for the arts, an opportunity to showcase their talents and to really let the public see what they have. And I think that this is the after. This is where I actually, realized what talents I had and was approached to become a dancer. So it's really and truly something incredible when you get the opportunity to perform on stage and then be discovered.
So after that, we're moving on to the creative research segment, that is 3 minutes. Content and research information, 10 points. Diction and clarity, 10 points. Presentation, 10 points. Creativity, 10 points. Fluency, 10 points. And again, a total of 50 points.
It's quite equal across the board.
Yes, across the board.
So it will be, you really have to do well in every single aspect. You can't just come and stand and present. You have to know how to utilize the stage, how to speak well, how to hold the attention of the audience. So I'm looking forward to this segment and trying to pick a top contender, or the top contenders for that segment.
Yes, and the final segment of the night will be the question and answer segment. Content and relevance, 15 points. Mastery of language, 10 points. Diction and clarity, 10 points. Delivery and body language, 5 points. Fluency, 10 points, with a total of 50 points. And this segment, that's segment usually is where the delegate becomes extremely nervous and it really, really tests their intelligence and their ability to think quickly and speak on their feet and master that language that they answer the questions, because a lot of times we know interview is the segment that most
Makes and breaks. That's true.
makes or breaks a delegate.
And funny enough, I mean, in my year when I entered Teenage Pageant, I didn't win the interview segment, but for today I'm actually an interview coach.
Yes.
And I have really mastered the ability. I remember going in for Teenage Pageant, I had glossophobia really. I was afraid to speak in front of crowds, but it brought me out into the light. And
Yes.
for today, I'm a communications and PRO, you know.
Imagine that.
So it's the funniest thing, but I think it really shows your ability to expound on your points, to develop and create conversation.
Correct.
And for me, the interview segment is always my favorite segment.
Yes,
I look
it is.
forward
It is.
to hearing them, knowing that they're knowledgeable, listening to the news and current affairs,
Yes.
and really being able to hold a steady conversation on their own.
Definitely. And with technology these days, they do not have Chat GPT on the stage, so they really
Exactly.
have to, because we know how the internet has boomed since our day of entering these competitions. We did not have the luxury of having certain apps and certain things that can help us articulate or form a
I mean, I
sentence.
had to write my godmother, who Echo Richards, who was my trainer at the time.
Mm-hmm.
She made me write my own personality and my own research speeches.
Yes.
So even though I didn't win, it helped to mold me in a sense. But today, and that shows the variation in the judging criteria as well, because then, if you realize in speech there is the whole aspect of mastery of language holding more than content. And so that shows you that, hey, even though you have an app that can create a winning speech, can you present that speech? Because AI it can't teach you how to speak. So
It can't.
that's why I think that you see the variation in the shift of how the judging rubric is set up.
Yes, yes, yes. So, 4 segments, 14 delegates. The judges have their hands full this evening.
Definitely, and I see that's my godson right there. So
Yes, yes, yes.
I just became quite attentive.
I know, but we're gonna go stateside now. We're gonna listen to the competition, and we'll be back to update you guys after the personality speech has ended for all of the 14 delegates to give our cuts and our picks.
That's right.
Calisthenics built my strength and production expanded my creative vision. I learned that performance is not talent alone, but pressure, precision, and consistency refined over time. La passion me guía. Passion guides who I am. Transitioning into secondary school felt like it will not unfamiliar. Yet I adapted. I competed in athletics in St. Kitts and Nevis, boldly represented my school in inter-school debate and impromptu competitions, and now serve on the student council, where leadership demands balance and composure. Academically, I pursue excellence in science, driven by a deep desire to understand natural phenomena. Beyond the classroom, I discovered another language of expression. Through dance, I found my identity. Inspired by Michael Jackson, I learned that movement is storytelling without words, where rhythm leads thoughts and energy becomes language. Even pressure can feel like you want to be starting something. But control turns chaos into performance. Being named most promising male dancer at the National Drama Festival affirmed my path. My ambition is clear: to become a world-class choreographer who travels through the art of dance, where silence speaks and every step carries meaning. This is not just my introduction. It is my performance in motion. Tonight, witness the man in the mirror.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was treasure hunter number 10, Christopher Lee, St. Mary's Secondary School.
Give it up for treasure hunter number 11, Jamali Hunt of the Uttals Comprehensive School.
Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, achievements, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love for what you're doing. These words by the football legend Pelé describes who I am and who I strive to become. Joy and excitement filled my family when I was born. A star had arrived, a Leo, a lion, ready to face any challenge with courage and determination. My family recognized that spark and worked hard to nurture it. My journey began at the Five Islands Primary School, where I built a strong foundation for success, like a shooting star lighting up the night sky. I excelled academically and earned my scholarship to the Otto's Comprehensive School. Today, I proudly stand as a fourth form student, embracing every opportunity to learn, grow, and prepare for my future. Education is important, but greatness is built beyond the classroom. That is why I actively participate in football, cricket, basketball, volleyball, and the OCSD orchestra. Through sports, I have learned teamwork, discipline, and resilience. And when the rhythm of steel band calls, I answer. Music has taught me creativity, focus, and cultural pride. As the legendary James Brown once reminded us, it's a man's world, but it's nothing without a woman or girl. A lesson that inspires me to uplift and value others. So my goals are simple. Remain focused, work hard, achieve academic excellence, 12 CXC subjects, challenge accepted. Because I am not just only preparing for exams. I am preparing for my life. My name is Jamali Hunt, and this star is finally beginning to shine.
Treasure hunter number 11, Jamali Hunt, Otto's Comprehensive School.
Give it up for treasure hunter number 12, Brianna Ellis of the Christ the King High School. Spotlight. Silence. Then a single beat powerful enough to change everything. That single beat is a pulse, the force that drives every step toward the future. Good evening, Carnival City. I am 16-year-old Brianna Ellis, a proud representative of Christ the King High School, and tonight, my generation. I invite you not only to hear my story, but to feel it. For over 11 years, dance has been my language of expression. Through every step, I have learned control in movement, strength under pressure, and the power of telling a story without saying a single word. Yet, my life is not only performed on the stage. At Christ the King High School, leadership became part of my rhythm. Serving on the student council as a prefect, acting as secretary of the Interact Club, and as a star volleyball player taught me leadership and teamwork. Like many young people, I have faced moments of doubt.
them time. I want them time.
Okay, let me see if y'all paying attention. Correct? Correct? Good.
So, the story tells that this treasure hunters brought Eve to the stage.
That's right.
Now, it just left for us to wonder what will happen next.
Yeah. This story is going fast. And we already finished one stop.
Representing the Antigua Grammar School, Soleil Williams.
We were excited for the
Tonight,
especially for the last
The last delegate, Clear Secondary School, she really impressed me. And I think I may be wrong, but so far I do have my winners for the segment.
Okay.
Based on what I heard. So, of course, without being biased, ladies and gentlemen, I think St. Mary's has it for the males. And for me, the Clear Secondary, definitely she has it for the females, with a close contender being Jennings and the Antigua Girls High School as well.
Okay. And for these segments, just update me. Is it 2 winners for each segment as well? I know in the end it will be. I'm not sure.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they have 3 minutes for the creative research segment.
No, in terms of the winners.
Oh,
For each
yes,
segment,
it's 3.
Is it
It's
two
three.
winners? Are they
Yeah,
choosing
2 winners
a
each
male
segment,
winner
a male and
then a
female. Yes, and then of course the runner-ups, male and female. So from third, second runner-up, first winner, first winner in each of the segments.
Yes. Well, I would have to agree with you. Your picks are my picks.
Yeah.
I definitely was impressed by Clare Hall Secondary School and Antigua Girls High School. So we are going into our next segment. Personality and aspiration segment. I'm sorry,
The
that's the
creative
creative
research, yes,
segment.
segment.
Right? So we just ended the speech. We're going into the creative, and they're doing a roll call right now because the grounds have a little bit more supporters right now. When we first started, it was a bit
Antigua,
fancy.
they just know everything starts at 8 o'clock, so nobody studied that this was starting at 7.
Yes,
And so
yes.
they're coming out for 8 o'clock because now the 8 o'clock crowd is now filling the grounds.
Yes. So I'm happy to see that they're getting a bigger crowd and they're getting a little bit more support because they need it. I know what it's like when you're on stage and you have your supporters screaming your name, waving your flag, wearing your colors. It really, really gives you a boost of confidence and gives you the energy to keep
It
going.
does, and it does quiet that noise in your head that says to you, "Hey, I'm nervous. What if I mess up? What if I?"
Yes.
It just gives you that ability to just ease your way on into the
Yes,
segment and
yes,
do
yes.
and execute with even more energy.
Yes, yes. So, Cuthbert, we have company. Cameron Christopher has joined us
Hi, thank you guys for having me.
live. Thank you so much, Cameron. And just to get you guys acquainted with him, since you already got acquainted with us, he's a proud Antiguan citizen with roots in both academics and the arts. Cameron Christopher is a multifaceted creative whose journey spans business, performance, and community. A graduate of the Antigua Grammar School. You're schooling the show tonight now.
I know.
Yes,
I'm looking forward
yes,
to seeing
yes,
what they bring.
yes. A graduate of the Antigua Grammar School. So we have Antigua Grammar School, we have Christ the King High School,
And we have the one and only,
Oh
the
my God.
Clear Hall Secondary
the
School.
Clare Hall Secondary School. Yes, so I'm happy that there's a spectrum here. He pursued studies in business, economics, and accounting at the Antigua State College A-Levels Department and the University of the West Indies across both the Cave Hill and Five Island campuses. Driven by an equal passion for the stage, he went on to study musical theatre.
I did.
Yes, at the Midlands Academy of Musical Theatre in the UK. A proud member of the former National Youth Choir of Antigua and Barbuda and the UE Five Island Chorale. So you're definitely going to pay attention to the performing talent
Yes,
segment.
that is my favorite segment, so I can't wait.
Yes. And Cameron also participated in the landmark Lion King Antigua production, performing both locally and St. Kitts and Nevis. Committed enthusiast of all forms, he joins us tonight, and we are going to use him as a blend of analytical thinking and everything pertaining to talent. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Yes.
I'm well acquainted with Mr. Forbes, so I'm happy to see him here tonight. And it's wonderful seeing you again as well. How are you guys tonight?
We are great. We're just admiring what we've seen so far because the first segment just ended. 14 delegates competed. I mean, the speeches were amazing. Of course, we had to pay attention to the criteria, the diction, the clarity, the fluency, the mastery of language. And now we're entering into the creative research. And again, that touches a bit on mastery of language as well, fluency, creativity. So we're excited as they continue their ride tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to finally see what everybody's bringing to the table and see who rises to the top.
Yes, and this has already started out with a bang. He is literally doing his creative research in the form of a song,
Yes.
a dub, so to speak, and this is blowing me away.
Yes.
Literally, already blowing me away.
So we have treasure hunter number 1, Solel Williams of the Antigua Grammar School, and his creative research segment is being displayed in song. Was not expecting this, so we're gonna go stateside so we can enjoy the entertainment.
One thing I let so well. Keep on your, keep your hands laid. Keep up the next super bodies. And then know who can victory. They owe it all to Dr. Randy. Hey, I'm listening and there is something up. Hey, just good. Leading is nothing else. Listen this one, yeah, back to you. So let's smoke the gas, my friend. It's your new, let's go to my friend. And then this, I'll tell you what to see. He gave special reference to his IV. But when we got views on the adults, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I go and ask him of me, she'll say, fancy, my vacancy. I let it go too. Hey, one more time for the judges and all the people in the country. One more time. So I'm telling you, man, I want you flat. It's private school. When you start now, everything out you. Here's my friend, I will see. So they're gonna surgeon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. For contestant 1, yes, that one must go. Until the next time, my friend. I love you all. Until